Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's Sunday preview. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Sunday preview. The Dawnbringer saga ends under a cloud of chaos. After a week of exciting previews, we're back in full force with next week's pre-orders as the ruinous powers turn their eyes to the mortal realms, and the Darkoath fight tooth and nail from the Sigmarite usurpers in the final chapter of Dawnbringer Crusaders. On top of that, there's a big made-to-order Warhammer 40,000 terrain. So there's a little video right here, but we're going to jump in and take a look at the full article. Alright, so first we have Dawnbringer Hounds of Chaos. The twin-tailed Crusades has overcome horrors, triumphed in battle, and raised two mighty cities in the name of the God King Sigmar, Verdigris and Embergard. But disaster awaits one of them as the Darkoath Abraxia and darker forces yet array their power against them. Hounds of Chaos contains war scrolls for Abraxia, the Spear of the Everchosen, all of the new Darkoath units, and a regiment of renown, in the shape of Brand's Oathbound. There are two armies of renown, the Swords of Chaos, comprised of Abraxia and her lawyer Vanguard, and the Tribes of Snow Peaks, a muscular throng of Darkoath. Rounding things out is the final part of the Twin-Tailed Crusade Path to Glory supplement in the Cities of Sigmar, which will decide the ultimate fate of your city. A fancy special edition is also on the way to complete your collection in style. Alright, so here we see Abraxia's Varanspear. The terrifying protagonist of Dawnbringer Sick, Hounds of Chaos, crashes into the battlefield to ensure that the Everchosen will is done. Flanked by her elite Vanguard heavy cavalry, Abraxia's Varanspear is the spear tip of the Swords of Chaos, an army of renown found in Dawnbringer Book 6. So this is a pretty awesome model. I definitely like the kind of like dinosaur lizard beast look going on there. The rider is pretty awesome as well, and then 3 Vanguard in the set. So pretty chunky box, because we know Vanguard are expensive on their own, and then we got a big lizard character as well. So very cool. Alright, and then we have Brand's Oathbound. Unleash a fearsome Darkoath regiment of renown with Brand's Oathbound, a vicious hero-slaying warband of warriors led by the infamous Gunnar Brand. The set is deployed as 3 separate war skulls with unique skills who join to form the unit seen in Hammer and Bolter episode monsters. They can be called upon by any Grand Alliance Chaos faction if you want to add a touch of savage might to your army. So these are pretty cool. I like them. The models are neat. They kind of remind me a little bit more of the Underworld stuff. They feel a little bit more cartoony. It's not that I don't like them. Maybe it's because it's also built off of models that are in the Hammer and Bolter show, which is a cartoon. We'll see how they blend in with the new stuff, but they feel just slightly off for some reason to me. Like I said, a little too cartoony, but I do like them. Alright, and then we have Darkoath, a Gunnar Brand novel. Discover the events that thrust Gunnar Brand into the chieftainship of his tribe in Darkoath by Chris Thurston. A new novel that digs right into the lives and trials of the Darkoath warband. Calamitous events drive Brand's family on a grim exodus through the realm of fire, as dark powers follow their every move and relish in the slaughter that unfolds along their path to glory. So very cool. I love that art. Alright, and then we have the Darkoath Chieftain on Warsteed, and this was previously available in the box set. Chieftains who prefer to thunder in a battle to fulfill their oaths as fast as possible mount on a loyal Warsteeds. A combination that marries the skill and strength of the Darkoath champion with the speed and agility of their mounts. This multi-part plastic kit comes with 2 weapons, an axe and a sword, and 3 head options, as well as choice to give your steed a bladed headpiece. So I do love this model. I think it's absolutely amazing. The horse, the pose, all of like the fur and everything, the mask on it are sick, and then the rider is awesome as well. Perfectly fits into like the overall army scheme. Very, very cool. But I do definitely see like different design elements between these guys and the cartoon warband. Alright, and then we have the Darkoath Wilderfiend. So again, just an awesome model. I love the spikes, the various like face pieces, the tactical rock. This thing is very grim and dark. Darkoath warriors who fail to uphold their sworn oaths are cursed by the gods and mutated beyond recognition, becoming ferocious monsters called Wilderfiends. The former kin look up to these creatures with reverence, believing them to safeguard the tribe so long as they appease the sacrifices. And the Wilderfiend readily join the fray with razor-sharp claws and an insatiable hunger for mortal flesh. This kit comes with numerous customization options. Very cool. And again, available previously only in the box set. Alright, and then we see the Darkoath Marauders. So 20 of these came in the box set as well, and this will be the first time to grab them up individually. Every single Darkoath warrior is trained almost from birth to slay their enemies with axe and spear, and the oaths they swear before the battle charge with the chaotic powers so that they might slaughter in the name of their dark patrons. This unit of 10 Darkoath Marauders has dozens of customization options for heads and shields to your choice of 2 weapon options, as well as parts to furnish your unit with a Doombeer, Icon Bearer, the Darkoath Champion. So we have the Musician, the Standard, the Champion, a bunch of different head options. We have male and females in this setup. They all carry a shield, and then they have axe and spear options as well. So pretty cool. And the nice thing is with the box set, you got 20 of them, and each of them has multiple options. So there's no reason that you have to have 2 of them exactly alike. Even though they are sort of like similar in pose, they'll at least have like a different weapon or something like that. The Standard Bearer is awesome. The Champion, very cool. Definitely a fan of these. Awesome models. And then we have the Darkoath Fellriders. So again, just absolutely beautiful. I love the horses. I love the riders, the weapons, the standard. They just crushed it with these. The old Marauders were cool. The horse Marauders were okay and held up decent, but the actual Marauders on foot were just terrible. This is a massive glow up for them. Those daredevil fighters who prize speed and agility over protection mount up as a fierce light cavalry known as the Fellriders. Fighting in bloody close combat with broadswords or hurling volley of javelins on the move, this unit of 5 miniatures can be equipped with either weapon options and can also be extremely customized with 15 head options. Interchangeable mount accessories and gear to Mark II riders as an icon bearer and hornblower. So very, very cool. Definitely a fan of these. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. Alright, and then we have the Nexus Chaotica. Terrifying your enemies to channel the power of the Dark Gods with the sinister Nexus Chaotica terrain piece. Now ready to loom over a battlefield near you. The Blazing Shrine to Fiery Ruin isn't just an awesome monument to fight around either, as a slowly building pool of power points can be unleashed to boost spells cast by your wizards, and even corrupt objectives and other terrain with baleful cast energies. So definitely very cool. Got like the little like built structure right here, some like crazy skull flame stuff here, little relic in the middle, chained down, and then of course like the crazy chaos icon on fire. Definitely very cool. Alright, and then we have Sekhar, the Fang of Nulahmia. So this model was previously available in the Dawnbringer box and now should be available individually. Again, a beautiful model. I love the snake and the like overall slender, creepy look of her. And she has pretty cool rules too. Sekhar is the chosen agent of Neferata, a soulblight vampire and masterful hypnotist able to influence the minds of enemy soldiers as easily as she broke the serpent Obroth into her service. She is both a powerful sorcerer and a deadly fighter, with her quicksilver reflexes ensuring that few enemy blows find their mark. Alright, and then we have Krethusa the Croneseer, another very cool model, previously only available in the Dawnbringer box set. The Shrouded Prophet of Moriheg joins the fight as a standalone release for the first time, augmenting your elves with the powers of foresight and deadly shadow magic that turn the tide in Dawnbringers Book 5. Krethusa is a powerful leader of the forces of renegade daughters of Cain and commands the Croneseer's Pariah's army of renown. Alright, and then we got a bunch of made-to-order terrain coming back. So we see our 4 kits right here. So this has been gone for a while. The shield generator, very cool, very big. And then we've also got the terrain coming back from the previous starter set. And then also the power generators. Spice up your 41st Millennia battlefields with a range of classic Warhammer 40,000 terrain featuring a made-to-order basis. Starting with a Void Shield generator complete with functioning cogs that can be left unglued and rotated. The Subcloister and Storage Fane set is all-purpose pair of ruined Imperial buildings, while Plasma Regulators and Conservators make for great scatter terrain between larger buildings. Alright, so this thing's been pretty hard to get, actually, the cylinder piece right here, and then of course like the tops and everything. And then this is like a combination of multiple kits, very cool right here. And again, a couple pieces that are getting harder to get. All the Mechanica stuff is getting pretty rare because it hasn't been available for a while. And then the reactors as well. So some super cool stuff right here that people have missed out on. And I love that Games Workshop is bringing back a lot of this terrain on a made-to-order basis, because there's no reason that people shouldn't be able to get it. Because honestly, it is so awesome. And a lot of people are getting into the hobby now, and it's almost impossible to find this stuff. So very, very cool of them to do the made-to-order runs. If you want to give your battlefield the air of an industrial hub or forge world, 4 returning kits from the Battlezone Mechanicus range are a perfect way to add some brutal Imperial architecture. The Ferrotonic Furnace and Pyrolation Incinerator add high gantries and ample vantage points for getting the drop on your opponents, while towering Alchemite stacks and buzzing Hematope reactors provide troops with cover as they advance through the forge. And then for Blood Bowl, we have Jordell Freshbreeze, wow the crowd with the elven athleticism of the star player Jordell Freshbreeze. Now back with an incredible new resin miniature for your gridiron games. As a seasoned war dancer, Jordell is about as graceful a movement and explosive bursts of energy, and his dynamic model showcases it all with twirling ribbons, windswept hair, and a thoroughly laced up pair of trainers to keep a good grip on the field. So we got a war dancer character right here, rocking some fresh kicks. And then over to Middle-earth for the strategy battle game, Lord of the Rings Quest to Mount Doom. And we see the gold miniatures. Relive the adventures that follow Frodo, Sam, and their compatriots with the doors of the Green Dragon right up to the fires of Mount Doom in the Lord of the Rings Quest to Mount Doom. A new board game that has up to 5 players compete against each other to secure the One Ring and destroy it while traveling across Middle-earth. The game is fast-paced and easy to learn, suitable for players of all ages, and comes loaded with 9 detailed miniatures of the Fellowship of the Ring to represent your characters. Okay, so it does say it comes with 9 miniatures. It only shows, obviously, the 5 in the pictures, but it is the whole ring party, it looks like. So, pretty cool. Alright, and then we have Realmslayer, The Legend of Doomseeker, another book in the Goderic Gurnison tale. And then we have Horus Heresy, The Omnibus, Book 14, Samelband. Then we've got some new plushies coming from Tommy, and it looks like a couple of returning ones as well. So, very cool. Definitely has been the month of Chaos, and we've seen a ton of new Chaos stuff for 40k, and then obviously some new releases here, and the return of all of the Darkoath stuff from the box set for Chaos as well. So very, very chaotic, very awesome. Definitely looking forward to this. Let me know what you're most excited about. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop products. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I cannot wait to get my hands on some of this new stuff. And I'm out of here.